Emerging in the mid-19th century, the Baha'i faith stands as a relatively young yet remarkably widespread religion, boasting over 5 million adherents across nearly every nation on earth. Its founder, Baha'u'llah, proclaimed himself to be the latest in a lineage of divine messengers sent by God to guide humanity towards spiritual enlightenment and social progress. This video delves into the intricate tapestry of the Baha'i faith, examining its origins, history, core tenets, mystical underpinnings, global presence, and societal impact. We shall explore the misconceptions that surround this faith, draw parallels with other prominent religions, and assess its potential benefits and drawbacks for individuals, society, and humanity as a whole. Ultimately, we shall consider whether joining the Baha'i faith presents a viable path for spiritual fulfillment and personal transformation. The Baha'i faith traces its roots to the teachings of the Bab, 1819 to 1850, a young merchant from Persia, present-day Iran, who, in 1844, declared himself to be a forerunner of a greater messenger. His proclamation sparked a fervent religious movement that quickly attracted a significant following. In 1850, Baha'u'llah, a follower of the Bab, experienced a profound revelation, recognizing himself as the messenger foretold by the Bab. His teachings emphasized the unity of God, the oneness of humanity, and the importance of personal spiritual development and social progress. Despite facing persecution and exile, Baha'u'llah's message resonated with individuals from diverse backgrounds, and the Baha'i faith spread beyond its Persian origins, gaining a foothold in various parts of the world. The Baha'i faith espouses a set of core beliefs that underpin its worldview and guide the lives of its adherents. These tenets include the unity of God. Baha'is believe in a single, unknowable God, the source of all creation. The oneness of humanity. All people are considered part of one human family, equal in the eyes of God. Progressive revelation. God has guided humanity through a series of divine messengers, each revealing a portion of a single, unfolding truth. Independent investigation of truth. Individuals are encouraged to seek truth independently, using their own reason and intellect. The importance of education. Education is seen as a means for personal development and social progress. The role of religion. Religion should promote unity, not division, and contribute to the betterment of society. The importance of work. Work is considered a form of service to humanity and a means of personal fulfillment. The elimination of prejudices. Racial, religious, and social prejudices are seen as impediments to human unity. The unity of religion. All major religions are considered to have come from the same divine source. The world as a one country. The world is viewed as a single community, bound by shared interests and a common destiny. The Baha'i faith also incorporates mystical and philosophical concepts that delve into the nature of reality and the relationship between God and humanity. These concepts include the manifestation of God. Divine messengers, such as Baha'u'llah, represent the direct manifestation of God's attributes on earth. The soul's journey. The soul is believed to embark on an eternal journey of spiritual evolution, passing through successive stages of development. The relationship of the soul to God. The soul is seen as an emanation of God's essence, forever connected to its divine source. The role of symbols and metaphors. Baha'i writings employ symbols and metaphors to convey profound spiritual truths. The power of prayer and meditation. Prayer and meditation are seen as essential tools for spiritual growth and connection with God. The Baha'i faith is currently practiced in over 200 countries and territories, making it one of the most widespread religions in the world. Its adherents are found in every corner of the globe, with significant populations in India, Iran, the United States, Brazil, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The Baha'i faith is characterized by its simplicity of worship and its emphasis on personal devotion. There is no clergy or formal hierarchy, and Baha'i gatherings focus on prayer, the reading of sacred scriptures, and the Baha'i faith is characterized by its simplicity of worship and its emphasis on personal devotion. There is no clergy or formal hierarchy, and Baha'i gatherings focus on prayer, the reading of sacred scriptures, and reflection on spiritual teachings. Baha'is are encouraged to recite obligatory prayers at specific times of the day, facing the Qibla, the direction of the Universal House of Justice in Haifa, Israel. These prayers serve as a means of connecting with God and reaffirming one's spiritual commitment. Weekly devotional meetings, known as 19-day feasts, provide a forum for Baha'is to come together, pray, share insights from the scriptures, and discuss social service initiatives. These gatherings foster a sense of community and promote spiritual growth. The Baha'i faith observes a series of holy days commemorating significant events in the faith's history, such as the birthdays of Baha'u'llah and the Bab, and the declaration of the Baha'i faith. These days are marked by special prayers, festive gatherings, and acts of service. The Baha'i faith does not engage in esoteric, mystical, or magical practices in the traditional sense. Instead, it emphasizes the pursuit of spiritual knowledge through personal study, reflection, and service to humanity. The Baha'i faith possesses a rich body of sacred writings, including Kitab-i Aqdas, the Book of the Most Holy, considered the central text of the Baha'i faith, outlining its core principles and laws. Bien, the Most Glorious Manifestation, a collection of prayers and writings by Baha'u'llah. Hidden Words, a collection of aphorisms and spiritual insights revealed by Baha'u'llah. Gleanings from the writings of Baha'u'llah, a compilation of extracts from Baha'u'llah's writings, organized by thematic topics. The Kitab-i Aqdas, the Book of Explanation, a work by Baha'u'llah that clarifies the relationship between the Baha'i faith and other religions. The Baha'i faith often faces misconceptions, some of which stem from a lack of understanding or misinformation. Here are some common misconceptions and their clarifications. Misconception: the Baha'i faith is a cult. Clarification: the Baha'i faith is a recognized independent religion, not a cult. It has no political affiliations, does not advocate violence or secrecy, and encourages its members to participate fully in society. Misconception: the Baha'i faith is a syncretic religion that combines elements of other religions. Clarification: while the Baha'i faith acknowledges the validity of other religions and recognizes their divine source, it does not consider itself a blend of existing faiths. It presents its own unique set of teachings and principles. Misconception: the Baha'i faith is a secret or exclusive religion. Clarification: the Baha'i faith is an open and inclusive religion, welcoming individuals from all backgrounds and actively seeking to share its teachings with the world. The Baha'i faith shares common ground with other major religions in its emphasis on the unity of God, the importance of ethical conduct, and the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. However, it also presents distinctive teachings, such as the progressive revelation of God's will through a series of divine messengers and the concept of the world as a single community. Adherence to the Baha'i faith can bring about several advantages for individuals, society, and humanity. Personal spiritual growth. The Baha'i emphasis on education, independent investigation of truth, and personal devotion promotes spiritual growth and individual transformation. Social upliftment. The Baha'i principles of unity, service, and the elimination of prejudices encourage individuals to contribute to the betterment of society, fostering harmony and cooperation. Promotion of global peace. The Baha'i vision of a united world emphasizes the interconnectedness of humanity and the need for peaceful coexistence, contributing to global peace efforts. However, there may also be potential drawbacks. Societal misconceptions and prejudice. The Baha'i faith's relative newness and its distinct teachings may lead to misconceptions and prejudice, potentially isolating its adherents in some communities. Limited resources and influence. Compared to larger, more established religions, the Baha'i adherence to the Baha'i faith can bring about several advantages for individuals, society, and humanity. Personal spiritual growth. The Baha'i emphasis on education, independent investigation of truth, and personal devotion promotes spiritual growth and individual transformation. Baha'is believe that individuals are on a personal journey of spiritual development, a process of unfolding their inherent potential and becoming closer to God. Education is seen as a key tool for this journey, as it equips individuals with the knowledge and understanding necessary to make informed decisions and live meaningful lives. In addition, Baha'is are encouraged to engage in independent investigation of truth, seeking knowledge from a variety of sources and approaching their beliefs with an open mind and a questioning spirit. This process of exploration and reflection fosters intellectual growth, enhances understanding of the Baha'i teachings, and strengthens one's faith. Personal devotion, through prayer, meditation, and reflection on sacred scriptures, is also seen as essential for spiritual growth. These practices cultivate a connection with God, deepen one's appreciation of the spiritual dimension of life, and provide guidance and inspiration for daily living. Social upliftment. The Baha'i principles of unity, service, and the elimination of prejudices encourage individuals to contribute to the betterment of society, fostering harmony and cooperation. The Baha'i faith emphasizes the oneness of humanity, teaching that all people are equal in the eyes of God and share a common destiny. This principle promotes unity and understanding among diverse communities, breaking down barriers of prejudice and fostering a sense of shared purpose. Baha'is are also encouraged to engage in acts of service, contributing their time, talents, and resources to the betterment of their communities. This service can take many forms, from tutoring children and caring for the elderly to promoting environmental sustainability and advocating for human rights. In addition, the Baha'i faith actively promotes the elimination of prejudices, including racism, sexism, and religious intolerance. By recognizing the artificial nature of these divisions and emphasizing the inherent unity of humanity, the Baha'i community strives to create a more just and equitable society. Baha'is engaged in community service, promotion of global peace. The Baha'i vision of a united world emphasizes the interconnectedness of humanity and the need for peaceful coexistence, contributing to global peace effort. The Baha'i faith envisions a world where all nations and peoples are united in peace and cooperation, working towards the common good of humanity. This vision is based on the belief that all human beings are part of a single human family, sharing a common destiny and bound by shared interests. Baha'is are actively involved in peace education and conflict resolution initiatives, promoting dialogue and understanding among diverse groups. They also work to foster economic and social development, addressing the root causes of conflict and creating conditions for lasting peace. In addition, the Baha'i international community, the elected body representing the Baha'i faith at the global level, actively contributes to international discourse on peace and development, offering its insights and perspectives to policymakers and organizations working to create a more just and peaceful world. Limited resources and influence. Compared to larger, more established religions, the Baha'i faith has limited resources and influence. The Baha'i faith is a relatively young religion, with a global population of around 5 million adherents. This means that it has limited financial resources and a smaller network of institutions compared to larger, more established religion. As a result, the Baha'i faith may face challenges in reaching a wider audience and making a significant impact on global affairs. However, the Baha'is' commitment to education, social service, and the promotion of peace has allowed them to make significant contributions in these areas despite their relatively small size. The Baha'i faith offers a unique and compelling perspective on the world, emphasizing the unity of humanity, the importance of spiritual development, and the need for peaceful coexistence. Its teachings have the potential to transform individuals, uplift communities, and contribute to the betterment of society. While there may be challenges associated with adhering to a relatively young and minority religion, the Baha'i faith provides a framework for personal growth, social engagement, and global citizenship. For those seeking a path of spiritual fulfillment and a vision for a more just and peaceful world, the Baha'i faith offers a compelling and transformative worldview. The Baha'i faith's international headquarters is the Universal House of Justice, located in Haifa, Israel. The Universal House of Justice is the elected body that serves as the supreme administrative authority of the Baha'i faith worldwide. It is responsible for guiding and coordinating the work of Baha'i communities around the world. Joining the Baha'i faith. There is no formal process to join the Baha'i faith. Instead, individuals are encouraged to learn about the faith, reflect on its teachings, and decide for themselves whether or not they wish to become Baha'i. Here are some steps you can take to learn more about the Baha'i faith and potentially join. Visit a Baha'i center or community. Baha'i centers and communities are found in many countries around the world. These centers and communities often offer classes, devotional gatherings, and other opportunities to learn about the faith and meet Baha'is. Read Baha'i scriptures and writings. The Baha'i faith has a rich body of scriptures and writings that can help you learn about its teachings. Some of the most important Baha'i scriptures include the Kitab-i-Aqdas, the Babian, and the Hidden Word. Talk to a Baha'i. If you are interested in learning more about the Baha'i faith, you can talk to a Baha'i. Baha'is are generally open to discussing their faith with others and can provide you with personal insights and experiences. Declare your belief in Baha'u'llah. Once you have learned about the Baha'i faith and decided that you wish to become a Baha'i, you can declare your belief in Baha'u'llah to a Baha'i. Declaring your belief is a simple process that involves expressing your acceptance of Baha'u'llah as the manifestation of God for this age. There are no specific requirements to join the Baha'i faith. People of all ages, races, and backgrounds are welcome to learn about the faith and participate in its activities. The only requirement is that you have an open mind and a willingness to learn. If you are interested in joining the Baha'i faith, it is important to do your research and learn as much as you can about the faith. You should also talk to Baha'is to get their first-hand perspective. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to join the Baha'i faith is a personal one. Like any organization or group, the Baha'i faith has faced accusations and controversies over the years. These have included allegations of persecution, human rights abuses, and financial impropriety. The Baha'i faith has been subjected to persecution since its inception in the mid-19th century. The early Baha'is in Iran faced severe persecution from the ruling authorities, including imprisonment, torture, and execution. This persecution has continued in various forms up to the present day. In recent years, there have been allegations of human rights abuses against Baha'is in Iran. These allegations include arbitrary detention, denial of education and employment, and confiscation of property. There have been a few isolated instances of alleged financial impropriety within the Baha'i community. However, these cases have been investigated and dealt with by the appropriate authority. The Baha'i International Community, BIC, the elected body representing the Baha'i faith at the global level, has consistently spoken out against persecution and human rights abuses wherever they occur. The BIC has also taken steps to address concerns about financial impropriety, such as implementing stricter financial controls and establishing a process for independent audits. The Baha'i faith emphasizes the importance of honesty, trustworthiness, and integrity in all aspects of life. The Baha'i writings teach that individuals should strive to be truthful in all things and that dishonesty is a blot on the character of man. Despite the challenges it has faced, the Baha'i faith remains a vibrant and growing community with over 5 million adherents worldwide. The Baha'is are committed to the principles of peace, unity, and justice, and they continue to work for the betterment of society. Before joining any religion, including the Baha'i faith, it is important to do your research and learn as much as you can about the faith's beliefs, practices, and history. This will help you to make an informed decision about whether or not the Baha'i faith is right for you. It is also important to talk to Baha'is and ask them about their experiences with the faith. This can give you a first-hand perspective on what it is like to be a Baha'i and can help you to decide if the Baha'i lifestyle is a good fit for you. Finally, it is important to remember that joining any religion is a big decision. It is a decision that should not be taken lightly. Take your time, do your research, and pray about your decision before making a commitment. Here are some additional things to keep in mind. The Baha'i faith is a monotheistic religion that emphasizes the unity of God and the importance of personal spiritual development. The Baha'i faith teaches that all people are equal in the eyes of God and that we should treat each other with love and respect. The Baha'i faith is a relatively young religion, with a global population of around 5 million adherents. The Baha'i faith has been persecuted in some countries, and there are some concerns about human rights abuses against Baha'is in Iran. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to join the Baha'i faith is a personal one. There is no right or wrong answer. The most important thing is to do your research, pray about your decision, and make a choice that is right for you.